Well, welcome back, Capricorn subscribers and new viewers to January 2022 monthly reading. Wow. And I want to thank each and every one of you who subscribe to my channel and who like and share my videos, because that helps them to circulate to more and more individuals just like you who are needing this information. So thank you. And let's see the new moon, January 2nd, 12 degrees, 20 minutes, Capricorn. And then the full moon is going to be on the 17th, and that is, well, it's going to be in Cancer. I'm going to have to check and see the degrees. Just one moment here. 27 degrees, 51 minutes. So it's it's closer to 28 degrees. Okay, so all of you who want to know how or if that's going to, either one of those, the new moon or full moon, is going to affect you, you want to check out your anything in Capricorn or Cancer, or anything squaring, opposing, or conjuncting those two signs. All right, so let's get started. Is there something else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Yes, there is. Well, I hope each and every one of you have a very prosperous, abundant new year. This 2022 is a big one. Okay. All right, so let's see. What do we want to start with? I'm going to, for Capricorn, general reading, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. We are going to check out what your strongest energies are for this month of January. Oh, and also I wanted to say too that Mercury is going out of your sign, Capricorn, on the 2nd into Aquarius. And that will be most of this month. And it will be going back, retrograding back into Capricorn, your sign. So it should be pretty interesting, because Capricorn is, as you probably already know, facts. So facts are going to be coming out. And I'm thinking in the world, personal life too, absolutely. But in the world right now, facts are coming out. And with it changing to Aquarius, what I got when I saw that was that Mercury, communication, and Aquarius has to do with truth and reconciliation. I just got this time, okay? Truth and compassion, and it's higher truths. It's the root truth. And so expect information, truths, facts coming out that are going to be very, very enlightening for each and every one of us. And I'm seeing it on the world stage, the United States, and whatever country you are in right now or living in. It's huge time right now, very huge. Okay, Capricorns, let's get to your strongest energy right now that is assisting you through January 2022. Okay, for Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, north or, that was interesting, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, let's see what we have. Synergy, number 41. And that also adds up to a number 5. So 41 or 5 could be a significant number for you. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Wow. And how appropriate for the beginning of this month here, this new year. Very, very special 2022. Those of you that don't know, this has sacred geometry, and it assists your subconscious in opening up this strongest energy that's helping you this month, Capricorns. You can pause this video if you need to. Okay, that is beautiful, Capricorns. How appropriate for what I was just saying about Mercury and the truths and facts coming out. Wow. Okay. Okay, so now I'll give one more shuffle. I always shuffle thoroughly all my cards before each reading. I'll do one here. Okay. Now this is my soul deck. Let's see what card comes out for Capricorns. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, for January general monthly reading. What information for Capricorns? Okay. Let's see here. Wow. The two words that first I thought of, peace and reconciliation, that came into my mind when I saw this card. And I'm getting also compassion for all, meaning to me, compassion for all of creation, all living beings on this earth and in the whole universe. Wow. Okay. And let's see. I'm being drawn to the color red here, and that's stabilization, stability, and it looks like it's coming in from the top in your head, you know, the energies, so stabilizing energies from because the frequencies are changing. We're changing from Piscean age to Aquarius, and then those of you who know what is going on currently in the news, and I'm not meaning mainstream news, I'm meaning alternative news. Well, you can see mainstream too, what's going on, but for those of you, but yes. And so what's coming in this month for you, Capricorns, is great inner stability. And I'm getting intuitively, it's coming in intuitively, it's coming in energetically for you, some way, shape, or form. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. You can take a look at this as well and see what specific message you might get for yourself. I just got to enlightenment, lighting the way. Truth, again, has to do with truth coming out. And so you seeing the truth of the situation, of the bigger picture. And it's very secure, it's very peaceful, makes you feel very secure and very balanced and just in a very peaceful place, because I'm drawn to her. She has her eyes closed and she just feels very peaceful to me. And she's lit up too, white. She's not in the darkness. Dark is all around her, but she is being lit up. Her body, and then the top above her head, and then around her arms. So, yes, enlightenment is coming this month for you, Capricorns. Okay? All right, so I'm being drawn to use this deck. Okay, and I did pre-shuffle. This deck is it's so difficult for me to shuffle, so I do it off camera thoroughly so we don't have to take time off of your reading, Capricorns. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. You have the Three of Pentacles and the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10, completion. So, yeah, okay. Something you have been nesting, something you have been creating, but you haven't let it out yet. You've been creating it within yourself in whatever that is, by yourself, or you haven't put it out into the public yet, or shown to others yet. You've been letting it expand, and so it can come to full fruition for you, whatever it is, but it is something creative. And turtles, you know, the 3 turtles there, that's slow and steady progress. And so it's been slow and it's been steady, though. You've been doing it, you've been working, and it could be for several months, 6 months, I'm getting, a year. But again, it's a general reading, but that's just the strongest numbers I'm getting. But yeah, it's something you've been waiting for those eggs to incubate, for those eggs to hatch. Boy, I was being drawn to the stars, and the stars around. You see how the stars, I don't know if you can tell, the stars are up here, they're down, and they're around. That's just, to me, that's universal assistance. You've been connecting to the universe, some of you, and you've been getting intuitive promptings assisting you on this project, this creation of yours, and it could be yourself for some of you. And yes, the big star is right there in the third eye, and so yes, absolutely, you could have your third eye have been opening up, or it's going to be this month. And then here, it's now this month 10. It's coming. It's completion. It's completed. You have completed, or you're right about ready to complete it this month. And it will move you forward. It will move you forward. Wheel of Fortune, very positively, very positively. And some of you have been spiritually guided, again, intuitively guided by, I was drawn to this angel-looking heavenly being, however you want to see that, whether it's a passed over loved one, but someone that is not physically here on this earth is what I'm getting. Yep. Very beautiful. Okay, any other cards want to come out from this, my star deck? Very beautiful, though. And some of you, I again was drawn to the number of eggs, and there are 3 eggs. 3 of Pentacles. So it could be 3 different separate creations, separate things. Again, this is a general reading for you that are coming to fruition now. They are completed, and the creation is complete, and you're putting it, whether I'm getting, for some of you, it's yourself. You're putting yourself out there. You're putting your product out there. You're putting your truth, what you have gained, the facts that you have gained through researching whatever you've been researching, and now you're ready to share that with others. Whatever it is, or the 3 different things that it is. They're all 3 ready. One, or you could have one a combination, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so let's see, Capricorn. Let's go with another deck, because that's all for that deck. Okay, so let's see if any want to come out from this deck. Okay. On this front line here. Okay, for Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. What do they need to know? Okay. Page of Pentacles. So yes, this is something tangible from your completion, whatever your creation is or creations, and you will see tangible evidence, something you can touch, something you can feel, something you can see. Some type of prosperity I'm getting for some of you, but it doesn't have to be money, but it absolutely will and can include that. That is a physical thing, and it's just some type of physical abundance, and it's going to put you in a very happy place. It's going to put you was getting like the sun out, and see the countryside is just so beautiful and green, and even his cloak, his outfit is green. So this is going to heal some of you. This is going to complete some of your healing. Whatever it is, it's very, very beautiful, and it puts you in that peaceful place, inner peace and outer peace. But inner, of course, is first before we can have outer peace in our environment. Yeah, synergy. So bringing these things together, these energies together, so that they are beautifully balanced and cooperative, and they mesh together. They just flow together. And this is inside you, I'm seeing. Inside you. And then you automatically express it outwardly, of course. Some of you might be sharing your abundance. And that could be healing for you. I just got. Okay. What else? This deck. For Capricorn. Well, there we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yes. Okay, so. Okay, the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Look at that. So, yes. So, whatever I'm getting, whatever this abundance, that is a physical thing you're going to see, be able to touch and feel. It has to do something you've been manifesting, something you've been wanting, something you have been desiring, and it's going to very much assist and make you feel happy, complete, peaceful, all put together. The synergy, very balanced. And then again here, celebration, coming together. Getting communing together. That's interesting, that word. But yes. So this could be a group situation. This could be a party. This could be, but it's bigger than a party. To me, what I'm feeling is party is a smaller word. The bigger word, the more expanded word, the more beautiful word. Full is celebration. So you are going to have something big to celebrate, Capricorns, this month. It's going to expand you. It's going to connect you closely with others, possibly another, but I'm getting group. I'm getting more than 2. You're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. I just got. Wow. Very, very wonderful. Okay. So let's go with these cards and let's get some more details starting with the Three of Pentacles. Capricorns. We can get some more details on this creative, what you have been creating and that has come to fruition. What you've been creating, what that might be, or let's just see what wants to come out for the Three of Pentacles to give us some more details about this slow but steady creative work, mental work, intuitive work, spiritual expansion. For some of you, absolutely, which would be yourself, which to me, for some of you, and you're going to know this, if this is right for you, is you've been working through your South Node properly, because that is absolutely getting out whatever was programmed in your subconscious at birth and stopping. It stops each and every one of us, because our South Node, it makes us feel like we're going to get our needs met that specific way, and we don't know, especially if you don't know what your South Node is. So some of you, it's because you've been working through your South Node properly, and maybe some of you are completing that, I'm getting. And so now, yes, you have completed something. If it's not that, it's something with that 10. Okay, now this came out sideways, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. So, and that's under the Three of Pentacles. So what, give me just a second here. Yeah, what I'm getting is, because usually this is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, that's usually fast moving energy. Wands, well, having it sideways was showing me that yes, this has been, just like I was saying with this, it's been a slow and steady progress that you have been making. So it's been over a long period of time. It's not something that has been quick to complete. But now it is completing. It is completing a wish fulfillment. Something you have been, again, something you've been working towards, something you've been desiring is now coming to and is now complete. And some of you, where you were barren, where you were lacking in whatever it might be, you're now going to flourish, because that is complete. And you don't have to worry about those having to go through any of those experiences ever again. Especially if you're working through your South Node. You've been working through your South Node. That's a huge one. It's a huge personal work for each and every one of us. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you haven't taken a look at your north and south nodes of the moon on your natal wheel, the South Node looks like upside down horseshoe. North Node, right side up horseshoe, and they're going to be opposite of each other. And as long as you have your the exact time of birth, correct exact time of birth, then the house placement is going to be correct. And of course all of your planet placements in the houses. So, and then there's a zodiac part too. So you have two parts. You can take a look in my past viewer requests for nodes, and boy, I believe, I'm not positive, but I think I'm up to about 18. So, but anyway, you can take a look. And if you want me to send you the written for your nodes, or any of the viewer requests for Pluto, natal Pluto, Chiron, Saturn, just send me a message. Leave me a comment, or send me an email. All my information is always in each and every drop-down box of each and every video. Okay, so yes, you've gone through, so under the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, which is the completion, you have gone through it. Here's the 8 of Swords. So yes, you have been really tied up. You haven't been able to see the road ahead of you, or maybe some of you have been stifled. You have been stagnant. Where you can't move. You couldn't move because you were. I'm getting forced. You were getting forced. Some of you to stay and work through whatever you were needing to work through. This is your mind, your intuitive, whatever it is, but it has to do with you personally and internally, your thoughts, your mind, your patterns, your beliefs. I'm getting for some of you. So to clear yourself of this, it's a blockage. This is a blockage, the 8 of Swords. So she can't see, and she's tied up, and she has these swords all around her, so you couldn't move. And maybe some of you, you might still be in that spot, but you are opening up to assistance if you're still working through the end of this Wheel of Fortune. Because 10 again is endings, which means new beginnings, so completion. So some of you might still be working through that, or you just have worked through that. Open that up for you. I'm getting this 8 of Swords. So you're going to see, if you haven't already, the blindfold will be taken off of yourself, and you will have the information. It will come to you in some way, shape, or form. And synergy again, this will balance you out, and you will be able to see the way forward finally. Because here too, King of Swords. The King of Swords, he is very consciously aware. He is very serious. He is very determined. And he cuts through, or he has cut through, what any unclear fogginess, and I'm getting suspicion too. Not necessarily suspicion, but it's that unknown, what he didn't know. He is determined enough, and he knows how to cut through any. I'm getting indecisive. I got the word indecisiveness, or unknowingness, or also, what is that word that creates clarity, but it's not coming to me. But anyway, this is your energy right here, the King of Swords. So you have either already, you are embodying this, or you will very soon. And again, with your intuition, I'm getting that it's going to be clear to you. The unknown, the unclear, the what is that word? Just a moment here, because it is very important. Anyone that has been able to pull the wool over your eyes will not be able to do that anymore, because you are embodying this energy of the King of Swords, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is the energy I am speaking about, and you will be able to see clearly the truth from the untruth. There you go. And here's the World card. And this is pretty amazing, because I didn't say it, but the Wheel of Fortune was looking to me like the World card. And now you have the World card coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. So that's pretty amazing. So again, you're stepping into a whole new world. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. You're gaining clarity so that you can finally, your creation, whatever it is, you can put that out into the world now. And because that King of Swords energy that you are embodying right now will lay or is laying the foundation or cutting through anything that is either unseen for you, unclear, or untruthful. And you are seeing the truth. You are seeing that way the clouds are clearing and the sky is clear. Transformation I just got for some of you, and that's very transformative for you. Absolutely. Because you're stepping into a whole new world. And that could be rather fast for some of you, I just got, because I got the picture of, to see how the world, it's like a doorway. And I just saw you stepping your foot, one leg in, and then you walk through. And it's completely different from your past. I just got to you put the past behind you. Okay, that's awesome. All right, let's see now. Let's move forward here. Page of Pentacles. Gonna have to hurry. I went a little. Okay, we're still okay. Page of Pentacles. Yes, you've been in your solitude. You've been in before this Page of Pentacles could come to fruition here. You have had to, again, like in that Eight of Swords, remember I was saying that you were being forced to go within yourself, you couldn't move forward because you had to deal with something, and it had to do with you and your mind and your thoughts, whatever that is. Well, here is the Hermit. And so because you have done that work, or completing that work, that inner work that you could only do, that solo journey that's been slow, but you found your shining star. You have found that light within inside you, who you truly are. And again, I'm getting, for those of you who have been taken care of and working through your South Node properly, this is exactly what that is. If you don't know what I mean, and that sounds right, and you want to see what your South Node is so that you can also do the same thing, absolutely. That's super. Then again, send me a comment, leave me a message, and look back on my past viewer requests for nodes. Whatever you'd like to do, this is what I'm here for. This is what I specialize in. South and North nodes of the moon. And you have Hanged Man. Again, you've been waiting. It's been a while. You've been hanging around. You've been healing. You've been creating that stable foundation for yourself, your inner self. Your inner self. And now, when that's complete this month, there you go. The Page of Pentacles. You will see physical evidence of your completion. Okay, that is beautiful. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot of cards. No, I'm not going to take them. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Because that was my mistake. Okay, so let's see. Get some more details about there we go. 7 up. There you go. My goodness. Okay, for the 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, abundance galore. You will be overflowing with abundance, and abundance is going to be different for each and every one of you. And again, this is a very peaceful. She is peaceful within herself. She is very balanced, and you can see because all that nature, all of that flourishing, the flowers and the animals. You see the rabbit, that's good luck. And her dress is red. She is secure on her most root foundation of who she is. She's solid, and no one can take that away. And she is now sitting there very calmly, very peacefully, very balanced. Again, she's created that synergy within herself with all of her energies. And there you go again. And she's very connected to the earth. She's very connected to nature. All the plants, all the animals, all the insects, all living beings. And she understands the cooperativeness between and the connection between all and herself. And how powerful that is. She's very powerful. Would never misuse her power. Wow. That's beautiful. And that again is you. That's you. And this is why your dream is coming true, because of all this that you have been doing, all this work. Okay, so let's see what comes under. Let's get some more details if we can about this celebration. This celebration. How are you going to celebrate? What are you going to celebrate? Okay, you're going to celebrate. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay, because you have been working internally with yourself in some way, shape, or form. And here, and I asked, what are you going to celebrate from? This is the 9 of Swords. This has to do with bad dreams. You're not being able to sleep. Very, very disturbed. You can't go forward. You are stuck. And it's mind. It has to do with your thoughts. That's what Swords has to do with. Air energy, thoughts, your mind, ideas, whatever that is. And this is where you're freed. This is what you're celebrating. Is you no longer are stuck in that agony, misery, totally, completely unbalanced and upset. And it's more than upset. It's a deeper than upset. You've been in agony is what I'm getting. But not anymore. Not anymore. You're coming out of this finally. And again, depending on where you're at on your path, it could have already started, or it's going to go through January. And some of you, it might even go through the first 2 weeks of February, I'm getting. But that is beautiful. You're coming out of this, and you won't have this again, ever again. Capricorns, that's beautiful. Because some of you, I'm getting, you've been going crazy. It's been making you crazy, and you've been losing a lot of sleep. And that right there, just losing sleep, you can't be healthy there and balanced. And some of you couldn't carry on. Some of you couldn't carry on a conversation. That's a specific message for someone. But now, again, that's ended or ending. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. All right. Well, Capricorns, that's all I have for you this month. So you have a beautiful, prosperous, abundant January 2022. Can you believe it? All right. Until next time.